Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Claire and I have a reading for you, a tarot reading. I'm using my Rider-Waite cards today. Felt quite drawn to pick them up, see what they've got to say for us. And one's dropped out straight away, so let's get straight into it. It's Thursday today, the 23rd of February. February seems to have gone really quickly, I feel. I think January felt like it was about 3.5 months, but February's just flown by. And I do feel that's the energies that are just kind of picking up and gathering momentum as we start to move towards March. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. Haha. So, I feel like I'm repeating myself when I say this because I think the Page of Pentacles comes up quite a lot. But I feel like this here is a seed that's about to be planted, and I know I've said that before with the Pentacles. The last couple of days on the readings, and if you haven't seen them, do go back and have a look, because I feel yesterday's message and the day before, they were major arcana cards. So we had the Lovers and the Empress on Tuesday, and then we had the Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Swords yesterday. So if you do get a chance, do go back and have a look at those. But I was saying about how the universe seems to be placing us in the right place and shifting us all a little bit, and that we're needing to get our minds and our bodies ready for that over this next week, because I feel there's going to be like a really big shift coming at the beginning of March. And I feel that this ties into that message. I feel like this, looking at this seed, it's like, okay, well, this is where I am. What resources have I got around me to continue with what I want to actually achieve in my life? As I'm saying that, I do get some very random downloads from my spirit guides, and they're so they've given me the A-Team, you know, not the film with was it Bradley Cooper in it? I don't know, but I mean like the old 80s A-Team, where that, you know, you used to watch it on a Saturday night, and they used to manage to make these amazing things out of what they had lying around. And I just feel that's the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is where I'm at. What can I use? I know it's about being resourceful, I think, and never giving up. So I love it when a plan comes together. Let's see who's going to join our Page of Pentacles today. The High Priestess. Okay, so again we've had another major arcana cards. Now I'm immediately thinking of the moon when I'm looking at the High Priestess, because we're in the middle of that. We had the new moon last week, we've got the full moon sort of coming up, but I feel like the moon kind of isn't on our radar in between those times. Does that make sense? But that's the thing of, like, you know, there's lots of things going on behind the scenes, and we only sort of draw attention to it when we, you know, when it's a really important something. Yeah. And I feel the High Priest, that's a bit of a random thing to say, really. But I've got to go with the message, because I feel that's why the High Priestess is coming in. Sometimes when we really want to draw on our intuition, we call on it and we sit with it, or, you know there's a new moon, so we're looking at manifestations, or there's a full moon and we're releasing and letting go. But what about all the other 26 days? You know, what do we do then? Do we just ignore our intuition? And I feel the High Priestess is coming in and saying, no, you don't. This is a time now where you've got to be in tune every day. Doesn't matter, you know, I notice on my YouTube videos there's a bit of a spike when it's a new moon and a full moon, because more people are tapping into that energy and wanting to know stuff. But that begs the question, why don't you want to know stuff every day? And obviously I'm here every day, so you can come and have a listen to what my tarot cards have got to say on the subject. But I really feel the High Priestess is saying that's not enough now. You've got to use these wonderful gifts that you have. You know, you're not just a human being going through life. you know, scrabbling around finding things to make work for you. You're an intuitive soul. You have a purpose. You're a bigger than that, and that is within you. And I feel she's telling us off as if to say, now is the time that you use this part of yourself. It's not just about your mind and your body, it's the whole package. It's your mind, your body, and your spiritual self have all got to join together now. I really feel this is a very big calling, and I feel everybody is going to be shifted and changed in some way over the next astrological year, shall we say, but I feel that that's going to start in March. So I was tempted then to pull another card, and I immediately got in my head, don't do that, otherwise that's going to completely ruin the message of listening to your intuition, isn't it? We're all guilty of that, aren't we? Yes, but I want to know more. Listen to yourself then, because you've got all the answers there. I am also drawn to the pomegranates on this card. That's a message that I've just come in. Look at the pomegranates, and I don't know why that message has come in. So I would say if that resonates with you, or if you feel compelled to Google the pomegranates, then please do. But again, there's that seed link that I was kind of talking about there. But it could be something else, and I feel that that's going to be a little bit different to whoever that resonates with, if you see what I mean. There's so many different symbols in the cards. You know, you may look at these two cards and be really drawn to something that I'm not talking about, but that's the beauty of tarot. There's so many layers to it, and obviously these two cards are tapping into everybody's intuition. So don't just listen to what I've got to say about it. Maybe take what you're getting from this and see that as your own personal message, because like I say, these are just pointing the way for you. You've got all the answers within you, and your intuition is your best friend. So don't just ask for its help on new moons and full moons. Ask for it every day. And I am here every day as well. I do these readings because I love tarot. I love getting the messages out to people who, if it helps you, guides you, inspires you, resonates with you, then that's really lovely. It's great to have a nice community here. And thank you for those of you who have subscribed and liked and shared. It's very much appreciated. So I hope I will see you back again tomorrow on Friday. Have a lovely day. Bye.